Yo, what is good, all my gamers out there? It's that one and only Axe Better and Beast, and today you guys are watching some of that Battlefield 4. On this video, guys, I'm gonna be talking about this kick-ass weapon right here, the F2000. As some of you guys know, the Second Assault DLC just became available for non-premium members about maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and I've been playing with this weapon long enough to kind of get a good opinion about it. And I gotta say, guys, this weapon kicks ass. But before I do continue, look at this weird glitch right there. My teammate ended up reviving me, and you saw for a second there I had nothing available for my HUD, as if I was playing hardcore. No ammo count, no map, no nothing. All I had to do was push pause, or escape I should say, which is pretty much the pause button, and it just got rid of it. It's a little small inconvenience, but I just thought I'd point that out because it seems like with every patch there's always some little small glitch that kind of makes its way in. You know, we got this glitch gremlin, if I can freaking talk right, man. It's a little bit late, guys. You guys gotta forgive me, but no, we got some glitch little trolls in Battlefield 4 that just tries to make it just have something wrong with it, you know. But the game is getting better. I just thought I'd point that out. Small inconvenience. But anyways, back to the F2000. This gun right here, guys, is a rusher's friendly weapon. You're the type of gun that likes to get into people's faces. You like to hit fire, you like to spread your gun's love juices all across your enemies' faces. This is the weapon right here, guys, for people like me and you that like to kick some ass. Yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna talk about some of the weapon's strengths and weaknesses. So without further ado, let's get into the damage. Now, the damage model is pretty much kind of like along the lines, I should say, as most other assault rifles. At your most effective range, you're gonna do 25 damage, but at your least effective, you're gonna do 18.4, which means for you guys, it's gonna take around 4 to 6 shots to kill. So like I said, the damage model is actually pretty normal. Most assault rifles don't go any higher than 25. You do have some cases where it's a little bit higher, but for the most part, a lot of them are kind of along the lines of 25 damage. Now, the rate of fire is actually something that's really good with this weapon, as it was with Battlefield 3. Your rate of fire is actually 850 rounds, which I believe is only 50 less than the AEK. Now, I could be wrong about that, but I believe the AEK has a rate of fire of 900. So this right here, guys, the rate of fire is really gonna sit there and just dominate people. I was gonna say something else and I couldn't think of anything else clever, but you're gonna be able to dominate people because let's face it, Battlefield, at least with Battlefield 3 and it seems Battlefield 4 as well, rate of fire really seems to win gun battles. With a lot of this bad net code going on and stuff, you kind of need something that's gonna drop people pretty fast, and with the rate of fire, that usually helps. So the 850 rounds is actually pretty damn good. Now also, you actually have a pretty good hit fire with this weapon too. With standing, you have a rate of fire, excuse me, it kind of is late a little bit, but the standing hit fire, you have 2.25, crouch 1.875, and prone 1.5. So the hit fire for this weapon is actually pretty good. This is something that you really want to do with this weapon, is hit fire. If you get close enough, don't even bother aiming down sights that you normally would with other guns. Hit fire this shit. And then let's just say, I would say is definitely recommended with this weapon because that's one of his strengths, is hit fire. So you might as well just improve it, right? Now, one of the last things I can say about this weapon is that it actually has a pretty okay bullet velocity of 600 meters per second, pretty much how fast your bullet can travel, and it can do pretty well against moving targets. Nothing to exactly go crazy about, but it's nothing horrible either. So 600 meters per second for the bullet velocity. But anyways, now that we're done with the good, it's time to talk about the bad, because unfortunately not everything can just be all around good besides the Ace 23. But anyways, let's talk about some of the weapon's weaknesses, like the reload time. Now, while loaded, you're going to take 2.7 seconds to reload, and while empty, you're going to take 3.9. And I know some of you guys probably just cringed at that, like, what? 3.9? Oh, hell no. But yeah, 3.9 seconds empty, guys. So that's actually real unfortunate for a weapon like this. Is actually made for like mid to close range combat. You can really get put in a shitty situation where you're being outnumbered and you have to wait 3.9 seconds just to reload the clip. That can really screw you over right there, especially since you have a fire rate of 850 rounds per minute. You can go empty as fast as you reload, or even faster than what you reload. So yes, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, that reload time is kind of bad. Now, also with the reload time, you do have some recoil issues, with the first shot recoil multiplier being 3x, and the recoil when you're just holding down the trigger being 0.4 to the left and 0.4 to the right. So this weapon is going to be bobbing and weaving, it's going to be nodding his head, head banging, it's going to be kind of moving around the place. Now, if you know how to do recoil management, it's not going to be too crazy, but this weapon, you really just want to avoid shooting at longer ranges. You want to just kind of stick with this weapon's strengths, which is mid to long range. And even at mid range, you're going to want to burst fire. Sometimes you're not going to want to just fully pull down the trigger, because you can miss a couple of shots due to the gun's recoil. So it does have some weaknesses as far as like how far it can shoot because of its recoil and the reload times. But other than that, I'm really enjoying this weapon, guys. I think it's probably the best weapon the Second Assault DLC comes with. I'm not a big sniper guy. I hear the sniper rifle is good, but I'm not huge into it, and I need to get the other weapons more of a try. But the F2000 is a pretty kick-ass gun. It's a gun that's made for rushers. As long as you know that you can't shoot people at longer ranges, you're gonna have to stick to your lane with this weapon and know that you have a long reload time if you go empty. But other than that, it has a good hit fire and it has a good rate of fire with some pretty normal damage, so it can kick some ass. I'm really enjoying this weapon. It's a weapon, it's a rusher's weapon, it's made for people that just like to sit there and rush, like I said in the beginning. But anyways, guys, it's been a while since I did a video like this. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you do, or I should say if you did, you should leave a thumbs up. If you're new viewer, subscribe. I'll be talking to you guys next time. Take it easy. Laters.